and welcome to Kohana Studio Podcast. I am Kate, founder of Kohana Professional, nail champion, nail educator, and nail tech with over 15 years of experience. And today with me is Amber.
Hello, my name is Amber. I'm the executive assistant here at Kohana, and I'm also an educator here at Kohana Professional. Today we have a fun topic, nail tech nightmares.
Yes.
The clients I'll never forget. It's like a
Yes.
Halloween episode, isn't it?
Nail tech
Spooky.
nightmares, the nightmares moments, the kind of that moments that we never forget. Yes.
Yeah.
So we have some kind of like bullet points of the clients. We could kind of fit them in. So the first one, the lady diva,
The always late diva.
the always lady
I
diva.
feel like we all have.
I
a
think yes,
handful.
we always have some late clients. They always
Yeah.
come like 10 or 15 minutes and then they kind of like destroyed your whole schedule. So what do you think? What is a time frame, like a time kind of frame that they can be late, in your opinion?
It's hard because it's always the lovely clients too, and they're
Yeah.
always late. So you feel like you have to really give them a bit of grace sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know, do you feel that way? But I think like after 15 minutes, you're really pushing.
Yeah, I think 15 minutes
time.
is, we always say 15 minutes is this kind of like when you
Yeah.
can be kind of late for the appointment.
But to be honest, like if I feel like I could do it in the leftover time, but it might compromise like what they actually want,
Exactly.
I'll just explain like I can do it, but this is what
Exactly.
I can do in
That's
that
the
time.
thing, because sometimes, but sometimes they come, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm so late, I couldn't park or something, but they
Yeah.
still expect you to do like French. It's
Yeah.
only simple French.
Simple.
Simple French. I see this loads these days on TikTok as well.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I want simple French. And then the night tech is like,
I know.
simple. You know?
Nothing simple about
So
it.
it's nothing simple about French. If some clients watching this, it's nothing simple about French. We love French. The French is amazing, but there's nothing simple about it. And it's definitely, it's not fast, okay?
Yeah.
So if you're like, please consider no French look.
Yeah.
I think for late clients is the best like cover builder base.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
natural looks, just a top coat, and it's nice, it's fast to do it.
But yeah, the problem is when the expectation of like,
Yes.
I'm late, but anyway, I'm going to have my full appointment. That's
But
what's the
also it's
problem.
good, like then you can do like a cover builder base with a glitzy top coat.
Oh, true,
And
actually,
then if they like, they have an event, but they late, it's good.
yeah.
good
That's a
to
really
do.
good time saver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the clients that I know better than you. Yes. So did you have these clients like that? That they kind of like, you do nails and then
To be honest, it's only just came to my head now. Yeah, I had one, but you know what? It was one of your clients.
okay.
When you were on holidays,
Okay.
I took her and I was doing French. And I don't know, you must do wipe away or something.
Okay.
And I was doing mapping and she was like, Kate doesn't do it this way. And I
Aha.
was like, oh.
All about Kate then. Yeah, they used to it. It's not like even they know better then, but they used to it. They used
Yeah.
to some way to do it, and then
Yeah. But I think the kind of general vibe was Kate can do it faster than you as well.
do
you know.
Okay, yeah.
So, but this is the only thing I can think of.
I know I had the clients as well that they kind of like when you do it something, and then they like before they go to lamp.
Inspection.
You know this, and I was like, seriously. You
Yeah.
know, in my head was kind of always this cloud, like, what she's checking, you know? Or like in the end, they kind of like, they do this. Can you file this here a little bit more? Or can you file this, the shape?
Yeah.
Yes, and then you kind of like change the shape.
I feel like when you do my nails, though, I'm kind of guilty of looking at them too. But I think I'm just like fascinated.
Uh-huh.
Do you
Okay,
know,
thanks for explaining.
I just want to see the structure. I kind of catch myself doing that. And then I'm like, oh, I better not do that because it looks like I'm judging her work.
Yeah.
So maybe it doesn't come from a bad place. Maybe
Yeah.
it's, just
They just,
admiration.
No, I understand as well. Sometimes the difference is like, I don't feel it, what clients feel. So when they check this, like they can feel a little bit sharp, for example, and they say, oh,
Yeah.
can you file a little bit?
Yeah.
But yeah. Non-payers. Yes, non-payers clients. Yes. Has it ever happened to you?
Honestly, yeah, you'd have people that would be just very delayed in how they pay. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll drop the money in, and then you might see them for a little while.
I actually had, and I think until this day, she never paid me.
Yeah, actually, when I finished up at Christmas, I'm still waiting on one payment.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And I just couldn't even be bothered
Yeah, and
chasing
this
it.
client is kind of like now, I would say, oh, it's good. Oh, 10 years ago, I think. It's
Oh,
still
yeah?
my 35 euro, yeah. It's still there somewhere, you know.
There's
But-
interest building on it, Kate.
And I sent it reminders. like, oh, you know, like just very gentle, polite reminders, but yeah.
I
still
just
not
don't
here.
understand that mindset though. I would be absolutely mortified
Me too.
if I didn't pay someone.
Me too. I understand you can forget, like seriously, you can for like your regular clients and can forget a wallet or something can happen, yeah. But yeah, sometimes it's happened that somebody comes for appointment, actually knowing they don't have money because oh I will pay you Friday because I will have my payment.
Yeah,
Or-
I just don't understand that.
Yeah,
It's embarrassing.
yeah, it is. It is. Okay. Hygiene horror. Okay, here my first kind of like when I started doing nails. And she become kind of my regular customers because you know when you start you kind of like you know you take everyone, yes, because you don't have your clients list, so you take everyone, but she becomes my regular client. And her nails was like they were she was biter, and her nails was like seriously super short. They were kind of like you know like I don't know how many millimeters, but it's in millimeters, okay. And she was coming to me without nails. It's not like she had the nails, and you know, I understand sometimes something can stalk underneath if you have like red nails on top or whatever, and something can stalk. That's we all understand. We cooking, we put, we use curry spices. You know, can happen. Tan can happen.
All
But
of my
you know-
clients seem to have avocado for lunch before they used to come to me.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
You'd be
And then
finding
green.
it and you're like,
yeah. And then it's green color. But this client, like, she was coming because she was before she was coming for the next appointment, she was bite her nails. So she removed all the extensions.
okay.
Okay. So her nails was really short, and she had like dry makeup all over everywhere, like build up makeup. You know, like if you don't remove your makeup and it's kind of like you put another makeup and then you put another makeup and then you put another makeup, so
like
it's kind
crusty.
of crust, exactly, and was everywhere. Amber was everywhere, like so dry. I have to actually remove the makeup first before actually I start filing the nails. So I don't know what was that about. You know, so yes,
Yeah.
that was quite difficult to do.
Same with tan, especially
Tan,
for
yes.
pedicures. Do you ever find tan under the toes? Yeah,
and then
lovely.
the pedicure, the tan, it's kind of like it can looks like a little bit like fungal infection on the nails.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Because it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
stalks, it's yellow, and you kind of
brown.
like
Yeah.
but we have to kind of like then when you file, when you clean, it's you can
Everything's
see the
A-okay.
nail, it's normal, yeah.
Yeah.
Bonus. So the surprise clients that you're sometimes afraid of it, and then they actually turn out as such amazing clients, isn't it? I had this also. When I started doing nails, sometimes, you know, somebody tried to book up. These days wasn't like social media very popular, so clients more kind of like or coming. I was in the hairdressing salon, so they were coming to me, for example, to make appointment. And sometimes just they presence, I was kind of like a little bit scared, and then they coming and they were kind of like the most lovely people,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
First impression.
this is lovely. Did you have clients like this that you kind of afraid of, and then they kind of become such a nice people?
I think I'm a little bit of like an anxious person anyway.
Okay.
So I feel like every time, and I would have done it slightly differently, unless I was working with Alex, so maybe her clients would come to me and I'd see them in person. But if not, it was all online. So like you didn't know who you were gonna get, and I feel like every time you have someone new, you'd be a little bit like, oh, I hope they're nice, and, you know. But no, all my clients, thankfully, were so lovely.
Yeah,
You know,
that's good.
they were.
Okay. What about that's a client? What about like from educator side? Did you have ever from teaching? Did you have somebody who was kind of like you feel uncomfortable or stressed or?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet, thankfully. But what about you? Have you ever?
I had, and you know, you remember?
Yeah.
So guys, I had a student, okay, that I had to be honest about. You know, in our academy, we have like one course that is end with exam. So the exam is just shows that you are able to do nails without my help when you leave this place. So when I sign this certificate, that means you can go out and you can seriously start taking clients. And when I said to that girl that the second day she will have this exam, and the exam it looks like this, it's a questions. She called me the day before of the second day with the attitude. like cursing, like threatening me, like talking to me like seriously. I don't want to say this here, but it's like I am a bitch. I am like, oh, what I even imagine, like how dare that she will burn my salon. She wasn't expecting that. I was like, I was actually like, I usually can stand for myself, but I actually was speechless, like for a moment, because then after I started to seriously raise my voice,
I was in the pedicure room with a client of mine, but my client was like one of my really good friends, so it was all good. We were just like, oh my gosh, I hope Kate is okay.
Yeah.
So it was drama.
Yeah. So and she was with her boyfriend in the car, and then the boyfriend grabbed the phone. And then he talks with me and he's like, how dare I am and who I am to kind of like say this to her and expecting do this after just 2 days of the course. So I just politely explained him that I'm teaching for that many years and everyone have the same rules. Like every student start and have 2 days training, and after they have exam and they pass or not, and they just take it as. So he will not tell me how will I teach, because this is my program, this is my qualifications. And I say, and this is not on my side that she doesn't get it. Mm-hmm. So I actually kind of explain him this is not something wrong with me, it's something wrong with her. Mm-hmm. So he actually, I heard this, like he take a phone and like kind of like throw the phone over her and like say, what the fuck is that? And I was like, oh my God. So after this, I said like, I will definitely not do it the second day. Just send the email, propose even, give the half money back for the training, but she never coming back.
Bizarre. Why so stressed about the exam?
And I just told her like as well, like if she's coming to the salon closer than 5 meters, I will call the guard. Because the threading, she just actually over the phone, she said actually she will kill me, she will kind of burn this salon, this place. So that was one of the nights I will never forget.
Can you imagine?
Student. Yeah.
It's just so mental.
It's mental, like how people, like I know sometimes students don't pass. They cry because
rarely,
it's emotions. Yes, it's very rare, of course. Yeah. But as well, it's emotions. It's a hard work. Yeah. But like if somebody just needs more time, I never said to her something bad or something. Very politely explained that some people just need more time. So don't worry if you don't pass. And then she like just decided
to
the
show. Place down.
Yeah. And do you know what? This is always the people that you would never expect. Mm-hmm. She was tiny. Okay. Tiny, cute little doll face.
Yeah.
With a big mouth.
She met her match.
Yeah.
Sergeant Kate Kuczynska.
Sergeant Kate Kuczynska, yeah. Hello. So yeah, but no, mostly clients are lovely and, more chatty, less chatty, but most of it very nice memories, nice experience. Yeah. Oh, I had actually one time as well, I call it, it's not in our points, but I call this kind of little energy vampire. Mm-hmm. Yes. So lovely client. But do you know, it's nothing wrong about her, but it's some feeling that you have her booked for this day and you actually feel stressed about this, that she's mm-hmm. coming, Yeah. This was a lovely lady. She always coming to me. And since she sits, she starts pushing my table with all her body weight. Okay. Like seriously, I don't know what she was doing, but she kind of like rests her hands and like pushing everything with here and something. She wasn't big or something like this. Normal lady is just so tense that she pushed my table. So I had to do the nails and I actually have to hold the table in the same time with my body because she actually pushed my table.
It's so exhausting.
It's so, yes, so I knew it. Like that's why I called her like the energy vampire, because after her, I was exhausted.
Yeah.
Physically exhausted, not even mentally, but physically exhausted.
Yeah. I don't even want to go there, but I feel like mums are like this.
Moms as well sometimes. My mom, okay.
I can just imagine my mom's face.
Yeah, my mom, she's always on her phone and she nearly sleeps. She kind of like, because I then spend a little bit more time for my mom because I practice different things, So she's so calm and she's just sleep.
Because my mom's the opposite. I feel like she's quite tense. Okay. She'd be like squeezing your hand and then you'd be squeezing her back.
Or if I file my mom's, like, and I little bit kind of hold file too much or something and she feel the burn, she's like such a dramatic. She's like, no clients do that. And she's like, oh, I'm like, what?
Why are they like this?
Yeah, I don't know.
My mom was the exact.
They feel they can, I think. It's just comfort, you know?
Yeah, and she'd be like, do you do that to all your clients? And
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
No, but maybe as well we feel comfort as well that we are allowed
I don't think I'm rough with her though. I think she's
I'm
just...
not rough, but like maybe a little bit more faster, kind of try to be faster, or because I want to do more things, and yeah, maybe sometimes she can, but then she's like reacting, really overreacting.
Yeah.
So funny. But yeah, no more kind of like big dramas. Never had kind of like bigger issues, but that was kind of big issue. Yeah, this was.
Yeah, I think one time this was a big issue to me at the time. I think now I wouldn't care. Back when I didn't have my full client list, so you'd be accepting people, then you'd be meeting them for the first time when they're in front of you. This lady booked in her niece and her daughter.
Okay.
And they were quite young. And they were booked in for extensions. But when I got them to fill out their consultation form, the mum wasn't with them. I found out that they were like too young. So sorry, one came in at a time. So I had one girl. I found out she was too young. So I just rang the mum who was coming back like in the time. And I said, listen, she's actually, I can't do her nails that we wanted, but I'll do this instead and it'd be lovely and, whatever. And then I was just chatting away to this young girl. And I was like, oh, and your cousin's coming in. And I was like, oh, and who's older? She was like, oh, I'm older. So then I knew the other girl was going to be younger. So obviously the mum wasn't too impressed that I wouldn't take her for the extensions, and she had told the other girl to lie on the consultation form because I could see her awkward. Figuring out the year in her head. Yeah. So I was like, obviously they had a chat in the car that like you have to tell her you're over
you have to, because otherwise But
at the time I was like, that's so bad. But like, what can I do if they lie on their consultation form?
Exactly.
That's not
you
up to me.
You don't check the ID, like,
This is it, like, but yeah, I remember being like, how dare you lie to me?
Yeah. I know as well from my nail tech friends, sometimes clients also can text that I actually had this situation one time after kind of like next day. I actually don't like a color. Can you change for me? Yes.
And if it's ever going to happen, it's going to happen Christmas week.
Or you're the most busy, yeah? But what would you do this moment? You know what, I would change, but then I say like, I will charge you to change the color. Because, obviously the decision was made, the work was done, everything was finished. Now I have to spend more time as well to remove, to reapply. So just kind of extra, maybe like 20 euro or something just to change the color, if I have time.
I think clients too, they think that it's so simple, you just paint on top.
Yeah.
You actually have to.
You have to actually, file everything.
And I think when you explain that to clients, because they're like, oh, just 5 minutes, change the color. I'm like, actually, it's going to be, 20 minutes or whatever. And they can't. Then they understand that it's actually quite a big job, and then they might be like, oh, I'll leave it. Yeah. That type of way.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening and watching. If you like this episode, please don't forget subscribe and like. If you have your own funny stories about clients, you can comment below. I wish you a lovely day and talk to you soon.